Welcome everyone to another trip report. Today we're on American Airlines once again, and we are traveling from Austin, Texas to Denver, Colorado. This was definitely one of our winter trips that we just decided to take on the last minute, and we got a chance to fly on one of these legacy birds that they still have around. Today we are flying on an Airbus A319, and not to be specific, a 22-year-old Airbus A319. Sit back and enjoy, fasten your seatbelt, get you a snack, something to drink. After talking with a couple people and seeing my comments, I'm going to give you more of the trip report, more of the flying, so that you guys can enjoy the adventure along the way. Sit back and relax and enjoy this flight.
Thank you for your patience. Today's welcome on board American Airlines Flight 2016 service to Denver. Your flight crew for this flight is Captain Stephen McCann and First Officer Benjamin Signalite. From Austin to Denver, our scheduled flying time this afternoon will be 1 hour, 53 minutes at an altitude of 38,000 feet. Currently, Denver weather conditions are partly cloudy. Temperature is 31 degrees Fahrenheit, negative 1 degree Celsius. Your safety is important to us, so please pause for a moment to give your attention to the flight.
Also, sorry for some of the smudged view on some of this footage. I mean, it's the best you're going to get with a 22-year-old aircraft. These windows were just kind of scratched up and somewhat scuffed along the way. And as we start off on our climb, today's route took us a little northwest up over Lubbock and Amarillo before we hit into Colorado airspace and continued even further north to land southwest into Denver. So now that we've reached over 10,000 feet and we found a little bit more smoother air, our flight attendants started to get up and do what they do. They're coming down the aisle, giving us snacks and drinks and things of that nature. And again, this flight is in main cabin, not main cabin, extra. So we were a little bit right behind the exit row. Which brings me to my first point here. I met one of the worst gate agents for American Airlines on this flight. So I booked the journey with my wife and my kids. It was me and my son, who was over 16, in the exit row, and then my wife and my other son was behind us. So we weren't technically all together. I got to the gate, they rung in the 2 tickets, and then rung in my wife and my kid behind us, and decided, hey, because you guys are all a party and a family, you cannot sit in the exit row. And I'm like, well, I don't have anyone under the age of 15 sitting in the exit row. They're sitting behind us. And it just caused this big, gigantic kerfuffle, and it was just absurd, first and foremost. Anyway, across the way is where my wife and other son ended up sitting. So anyway, your basic snacks are back on this journey, on this domestic flight here. Little Biscoff cookies, pretzels, and sodas. What I didn't understand on this flight, seeing that a lot of the interiors are being updated, is there was no slot to hold your phone or your tablet for your bring your own device streaming. So as you can see, I have my laptop here sitting on the tray table, which everything seemed to work well. Online, the free entertainment, watch live TV, and you'll see on another trip report coming up where something was a little bit off about their selection here that they had. But on this journey alone, and even the returning journey, everything worked smooth and well, just as it normally does on any American Airlines flight. Now, as far as this flight is concerned, it was a great, uneventful flight. I feel like every trip that I take, if the flight is uneventful, it's a great one. I think the flight attendants were in great spirits. They came around many times, just refilling drinks on this just under a 2 hour flight, and they even offered more snacks and things of that nature. Like I said, the selection on American Airlines is always great. The approach into Denver was really well. There wasn't any snow on the ground, and I thought we were going to get there, but oh boy, did we have some on the way out. So, anyway, as we get ready to get on to our final approach, enjoy this landing. And again, thank you all for staying tuned to this trip report. Welcome to Denver.